Hello my friends, welcome back to Wireside with me, your host, Quinn Foose. Here on Wireside we talk about video games a lot. It's kinda what we do. However, most of the titles that you'll see appear on this show and on others across media platforms are AAA games with a lot of money behind them. The fact is that a vast majority of games available on the market, especially for PC gamers, are created by indie studios with a small budget and a small team working on them. Most of these games are passion projects that showcase the artistic, narrative-driven, and emotional sides of video games that we rarely see in mainstream releases. There are so many great games that come out of this genre, so today I'd like to chat about some of the best indie games that you can play right now. Let's start off with Cuphead. Cuphead is a 2D run-and-gun game developed by Studio MDHR that was released in 2017. You play as Cuphead or Mugman and fight through beautifully animated levels to defeat each boss and collect their soul to pay off your own debt to the devil himself. Cuphead has received more acknowledgement than most indie titles for its insanely difficult levels, as well as its rubber hose animation style that really helps it to stand out among the crowd. If you're looking for a challenge, check it out. Firewatch is another must-play. Released in 2016 and developed by Campo Santo, this adventure walking simulator is so much more. Though there may not really be that much to do as you wander through the Wyoming forest, the story that you experience as a volunteer fire lookout named Henry is unforgettable. Campo Santo did a wonderful job of telling an emotional story that draws in the player and connects them with Henry, and the twists and turns throughout the tale will keep you in it for the long haul. This is a short but beautiful journey sitting at about 4 hours. If you've got some spare time, give this one a chance. The final game we'll touch on is my favorite indie game that I've played to date. What Remains of Edith Finch is an adventure game that comes from developer Giant Sparrow, and you do not want to short yourself by missing out on it. The way that the creatives on the project chose to progress their storytelling through individual short stories is something I've never seen in a video game. As you move through the Finch family home, unpacking all of Edith's family secrets and discovering the truth behind her past, you'll encounter beautifully animated scenes and well-developed stories emotional beyond belief. Do yourself a favor and set aside time for this title. You won't regret it. Those are just some of the best indie games out there that you can play right now. If you've never dipped your toes into the indie market, then take my advice and jump on in. There are so many more of these games out there, so even if none of these titles that we've discussed today appeal to you, there's bound to be something out there that's up your alley. Thanks for chatting. Till next time.